Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to our little channel.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Today is the anniversary of us not having a car for 1 year, and we thought we would like to share it with you all on YouTube to all our subscribers.
It's been 1 year to the day that we sold our car. We have been carless for the whole year, not careless, but carless. And has life changed for us, Tin?
It has, but for the better. Like, life is fantastic. I must admit, I was a little apprehensive when we came up with the joint idea of getting rid of the car. I thought life would probably stop and we wouldn't exist, but you know what? It hasn't. Life is fantastic and we are doing so much, but we've also got lots of pluses and positive things through doing it, haven't we?
One of the big things that crept up on us that we didn't realize that was happening was we were getting fitter because we had to walk.
This is true. So now we virtually walk everywhere, don't we? Whether we're...
Luckily, we're in a small town, so we're able to walk to a lot of the places, not all of them because it's not that small. But we can walk way further than we could when we first moved to this town 3 years ago.
Absolutely. And so if we want to go for groceries or to go to the wine and beer store, it's great because we walk there. So, as Norm says,
we go and pick our sinful alcohol up and we pay our penance by walking.
Which is true. So we've already walked off the calories there and back. So you know what? Life is good. Yeah, life is good.
So one of the reasons why we got rid of the car is that we have started doing a lot of traveling because as you know, we took early retirement. That's why our channel is called This Is Our Retirement.
Yeah.
And we're basically, I've been spending, what is it, Tin, about 4 months a year?
Yeah, we just looked at it in this last year. We were traveling for 4 months out of the last year. So we were actually only back home for 8 months of the year.
So for 4 months of the year, the car would have been sat there doing nothing. Luckily, we did sell it beforehand. So 4 months of a car costing us all those fixed carrying costs, which
were a lot, weren't they?
They were. When you look at it, we have car insurance, that's a big expense in Canada, licensing, the maintenance, and depreciation, amongst other things. So we've been able to save somewhere in the region, and everybody's math will be different, but we had a new car.
We did.
A very nice car.
Yeah, it was.
And so by getting rid of that, we broke even on the car loan. So we weren't in the hole because we only had 16,000 kilometers on it because it was 2 years old.
Yeah, we weren't doing very much mileage, were we? We actually worked out that we were only doing about 8,000 kilometers a year.
That's right. So basically we were able to settle off the car loan. We sold it back to the dealer that sold it to us, the new car dealer. He was very pleased to get it back. And it basically has saved us somewhere in the region of $9,400 in this first year without having the car. That includes the car payments that we were making.
And the insurance and everything.
Yeah.
Which to us is fantastic because saving $9,000 on the car means lots more trips, cruises, RV rentals and everything. So life is very exciting. And I will mention that when we actually first moved in here into the apartment, we actually had 2 cars and we gradually went from 2 cars down to 1, didn't we?
Did. And that was a big step, getting rid of, we'd both had cars basically for the last 10, 15 years.
Yes, we'd had 2 cars. We both had a car, so we could just go on our own wherever we wanted. So it was a huge adjustment actually to go from 2 cars to 1.
It was.
And then actually it even seemed an easier thing to go from 1 down to none when we realized just how little we were using it.
It just didn't make sense to have an expensive car sat in a garage doing nothing other than gathering dust. So how do we get around now? other than walking, because we can't walk everywhere.
Yeah, we don't walk everywhere. So we have to do a little bit of advanced planning, don't we?
We do. So if we have a doctor's appointments or a hospital
or if we need to go to Costco,
yeah,
which is in the next big town,
we just have to plan it.
Yeah.
And so we've worked out this system that if we rent cars at the weekend, we get a better choice of cars.
Yeah, we get a fantastic deal.
And our local car rental company has rent for 2 weekends and get the third free.
Which is working really well for us. So we pick the car up 9 o'clock Friday morning and we take it back 9 o'clock Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And which is great because as well as doing the run around here, because there's unlimited kilometers, we actually can go up to, if we want to go up to Ottawa for the weekend, we can do that in 3 days. And in fact, as you all know, about a month ago, we went to Niagara Falls and that was on one of the car rentals.
It was. And
so it was great.
And the great advantage of renting a car is that we never drive an old car. We're always getting a brand new car when we rent.
And they're really nice, aren't they?
They
In fact,
are.
the last one we got was a top of the line
Dodge minivan.
And it was just wonderful, wasn't it? It was great.
Leather seats, DVD players. So our rental company doesn't have a lot of cars. They primarily rent trucks and vans. And so we rent the cheapest car they have, and invariably they don't have that.
So then we end up getting like nice, luxurious cars.
So we've had Jeep
Wranglers. That was beautiful.
Jeep Wrangler and SUVs and whatever they have, and they just will say choose.
Oh, and the other plus is they actually come and pick you up at the apartment. So they come pick Norm up and then they bring him back when he drops it off, which is great.
It's been perfect for us.
Now we also do other things as well as renting the car. There is a local bus service here, which is really good.
It's very good indeed.
In fact, very good. It goes all around the town, and for the two of us, if we go on the bus together, we can get a sort of group pass. So we pay just $7.50 for the two of us, but it means that we can actually go on multiple buses in the day.
Unlimited travel for
so we can
the
go
day.
down into the town, we can whiz up to Walmart, we can go wherever we want.
Go to the out-of-town stores.
For that one price. So we use that.
We do, and because a regular bus ticket in our town is $2.50.
50 cents. So it would cost more for us both to go.
It would, yeah. So that's worked out really well. It's also opened us up to the wider community as well. The bus service is very good, and the drivers are exceptional. Half are women, we would say, and half are men.
Yeah.
But they all greet you. And the thing that we see is young people riding the bus. When they get to the stop, they say to the driver, whoever the driver is, thank you.
Yeah. And they seem, the little kids seem to be very excited to go on the bus as if it's a big, in fact, we've actually taken our granddaughter on the bus and it's like the greatest thing out. She just thought it was so exciting.
Oh, it's like an amusement park ride, really.
You know, and they get to ding the bell when you get off at the stop, and it's really very exciting, isn't it?
The other thing that we noticed about getting rid of the car was, and we keep saying getting rid of it, it sounds drastic, but we just decide we don't need one.
Yeah.
No needless journeys. You know, you get bored around the house. What are we going to do? Oh, let's go to the shopping mall and we'll just drive.
Yeah. So
we don't do that. There are no needless, wasted journeys. And
now another thing that's a real plus too is one of the big local grocery stores here actually runs a bus that comes once a week to the apartment. So I can get on, I usually do that trip. I can get on the bus, they take you to the store, they go around picking up at all the other apartment places. They take you to the store, you get usually about 45 minutes to an hour in the store, and it's handy because there's the food store there, there's the Dollarama next door.
And they have a wine store concession in the grocery store,
so
which is unusual.
Which is a one-stop Dollarama, food, wine, all in 45 minutes to an hour. And He picks up the tab for it. It's free. We
Totally
don't pay
free.
anything. And the other plus is they actually have helpers on the bus who carry your groceries in up the elevator.
They carry Granny's groceries up.
I know. In fact, the first time I went on it, I said, "Oh my goodness, you can't carry it up for me," because I felt really bad.
Well,
and they're like, "No, it's part of the job. That's what we have to do." And
Well,
after that,
the woman who carries your groceries
she's
in is the
probably-
same age as you.
but they said, no, it's part of what they're paid to do. And you know what? It's a wonderful thing that the owner of the store puts on to do.
And that runs all year long.
Yeah.
So when it's minus 30 outside,
It's great.
they run the bus and it's already heated. It's a private rental for the
Yeah.
store. So it doesn't make any stops at bus stops.
But we found that we can get the really heavy stuff on that. So it's a really good plus.
It's been
It
very
is.
good. So when we come to renting cars, the other thing that we found out is in our province, and I think it's true in North America and in Europe, the car rental companies are forced to have public liability on their cars because maybe their cars aren't rented all the time as they're driving around with their staff. So it comes with $1 million worth of public liability. So all that we need is to have the added insurance that we can get from our credit card company.
Yeah.
So we decline the collision damage waiver at the car rental agency, and we have a certificate from our insurance, from our credit card company, which the car rental company accepts. So we don't even pay car insurance anymore for the rentals.
So we actually did do a bit of finances, didn't we, on our theory of, so we rent every 2 weekends and then we get the third for free.
Yep.
So
and we
take
we
the
were able to
cost.
get that what you'd call a bank holiday.
We got a
had
4-day
the
one.
2-4 weekend,
We
which
got
is
4 for
Victoria
the
Day.
so we got the Monday off. So we actually got it from Friday till Tuesday morning for the same price. So we
That's
got
right.
4 days instead of 3 days, which was even better. So we take the cost of the 2 weekends and then the free one, we divide it by 9, and the whole thing works out to be about $14 a day.
For car rental.
For car rental, including your insurance and everything, is fantastic.
No, we
It's
have to
really good.
we have to put the gas in, but you would
you'd
if you
have-
had your own car anyway.
Yeah, but also we don't have the liability. That's one big thing.
And we're seeing that with
Yeah.
some of our friends as well. As the cars age,
Yeah.
then they need more maintenance, more repairs,
Yeah.
and more costs.
And we have friends where the air conditioning in the car is starting to go and breaks, and and we're not talking little expenses. We're talking pretty substantial $1,000 and $2,000 for this, that, and the other. So for us,
so part of our retirement has been reducing financial liability, basically, so that we aren't putting our retirement funds at risk with unexpected expenses. So not owning a car is one of those.
And we've really done that now. In the car's a very main thing, but that's what we did when we moved into the apartment, didn't we? We sold the house and we're living here. And also that's what we did when we rented the RV for our relocation. Is just because we don't have an RV doesn't mean we can't do the trip. We rented one and we got a fantastic deal.
You can basically rent anything you want these days. You don't have to own it to enjoy it. We don't own an RV, but we had an absolutely fantastic RV vacation.
We did.
And we'll probably do that again. And once again, the RV that we got was 18 months old. It's like brand new.
And actually that deal, they included all the insurance. We didn't even have to pay any of the insurance.
None whatsoever.
They gave the rental with all of that included.
So we just really wanted to do this quick video.
Yeah, so it was...
Let you know, 1 year without a car, with no regrets. Are we about to run out and buy a car, Teen?
Absolutely not. And every now and then Norm gets the idea, shall we not? It's like, no, because we're so much better off, and we not only financially but health-wise.
We are. It's been a good decision. It's been a good decision for us on many levels. From the planet's point of view of environmental, we aren't polluting as much as we used to. From our health,
yeah, absolutely,
we're getting the dividend of good health, and we still get to drive brand new cars whenever we need them.
But we don't have the stress of owning one, do we?
No, not at all.
Which is great.
So thanks for supporting us and subscribing to our channel. If you haven't already subscribed, Tina and I would really appreciate if you would hit that red button and subscribe to us.
We really appreciate everybody.
Give us a thumbs up if you like it. If not, well, you're free to give us a thumbs down as well. But don't do it. Don't make us sad.
No, we appreciate everybody, and we also like everything that we're learning from everybody else that we're talking to on the YouTube channels.
We really feel it's a community, and
we're learning
we're benefiting.
things, and we wanted to share some of our good news, and so it's happy anniversary from us, and hope everybody has a great day.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.